Here we are, my friend. First race weekend of the season. Here we are in Ontario, in the middle of St. Thomas, visiting a customer. And tomorrow it's Wednesday, and we are making our way to Grand Bend. And it's so nice to travel on the Monday to be ready for the Thursday, because I even had time to do a pit board. I have the bicycle, pedal bike with me, couple of tires, motorcycle is ready, sponsors, Iron Hole, CNC Tech, everything is ready on the suit. So we're just enjoying, doesn't really feel like work, just enjoying a little night of camping. Very relaxed. Gonna camp here for the night. Here's the little setup for the race weekend. So the canyon and the camper.
So this was our setup, shared with on your right you have Ernest Bernard Pro Superbike, and on the left with the R3 we have Jean-François Croteau. It was really nice. Thank you guys. We were like directly in the hot pit, so we didn't have to travel the generator, the stands, the tent, everything. So we were always close to the track and ready, and everybody could help. GF crashed his bike, we helped him.
Hi guys, so quick after qualif report. Good news, I did 1.2 seconds lower than this morning. This morning I was doing 9.4, was 0.5 behind the leader, and then I did 108.2, which is really good, because 108.2 means 1.2 seconds. Well, I started the weekend 111, 112, 110, then 197, 194, and then just with sprocket and new tires 108.2, but I started 6 or 7 on the grid. So there's some local running a pro pace who they all do 107. So should just for the race should just get as more point as possible for the championship. Don't worry about the local. The thing with CSBK is we're not, pros and amateur are not displayed with lap times. Like in pro they run 105 to run 108, but in amateur the front runner are faster than some pros, only because they don't accumulate enough points in the championship, because they don't do all the races. Christian Allard he won everything in amateur, and the year after he jumped pro and he ran top 2 with Tremblay the shaker. So that's just to give you an idea what pace Allard, or what pace you need to run if you want to win in amateur. You're like top 2 the year after in the pro. So a little bit disappointing, like that podium is so close and so far away at the same time.
Here we go. Race 1, only race of the weekend. First thing, I want to finish the race, so I don't want to make any bad decision. It's my first race in the 600, and it's a very challenging class, so I try to keep it safe. And second, I'd like to meet Martin Richard and Serge Boyer, co-Quebec rider, if I can. Let's focus on the start. Oh, nice, good start, good start. What? Already on the front, huh? We went through the first corner, safe. These guys behind gonna be on my back tail, so let's keep pushing in the straight line as more as I can to keep an advantage. Ooh, this guy braked a little bit earlier, so I'm second in the nice. So there's not a lot of place to pass, so I might lose one position per lap because there's like a couple guy faster than me. So I try to stay second as long as possible. I have the power in the straight line in comparison to last year, so let's keep my line tight and try to follow the leader. I really don't know how I'm second right now. Have you seen this guy? Like, elbow dragging, making no mistake. It's gonna be really hard to catch him. Like, so my strategy right now, I missed that turn again. I'm not supposed to dive in the second apex of that curve. It's like a triple apex, but in the second. Ooh. What? Didn't expect that. But okay, it was safe. I'm not gonna pass here. No. I'm just gonna try to follow him, and maybe we can catch the leader, or maybe I can learn because I'm really close to him, so I can take his line. But I got a really good exit out of the corner, so I took advantage in the straight line and in the braking zone. So I'm thinking I might lose like one position per lap, so making mistake. So I'll try to stay ahead as long as I can. But I don't think I'm able. I gain a little bit advantage on the first guy, but he makes no mistake. He knows the track very well, and his body position, everything is good. So as soon as I make a little mistake, I fall back more. So I'll just do my best, try to save the position. That exit and the corner number 3 all weekend long, I keep screwing up, and I'm sorry about the GoPro behind. The humidity got in the case, so I might have to drill a hole for the next race. See, that's how we're supposed to take corner 3. Okay, it's going pretty well. The feeling of the bike is good. I'm maintaining the cap in behind and in front, so I don't know how, but looks like I have the pace to run with this guy in the top three. I don't know 4, 5, 6 right now because the pit board only tells me that I have a guy behind me. So what I didn't know back then was that we already had a gap on the fourth guy, top three. We were way ahead of all the rest of the field. Struggle a bit with that exit, so I know I have a bad exit. I'm gonna take the defensive line. Okay, do I go back? No. Okay, it was too sketch. I'm just gonna follow him and try to reach the leader. I know he was really frustrating, like being stuck behind me because I'm not as fast as he is. The guy in black, you see, won he finished second in the Superbike amateur, so he is really fast at that track. I was just not as fast as him, but fast enough so he cannot overtake me easily everywhere. So as soon as he got the opportunity, obviously he flew away. And have you seen this? In like 2-3 corners, he just catch the leader. I don't know how he did that, but he is really fast. Like, that's at this point that I should have stick to his tail and catch the leader with him, but this track is very complicated. This is at this point that on the pit board I've seen +3, +5, +8, and even at the end I saw a +1.5. I was like, did I really like lose the pace? And I'm only 1.5 seconds ahead of the fourth guy. No, it was 15 seconds. So the two leader took 10 seconds on me just to they are really fast, and I took 15 seconds on the fourth guy, which is awesome. I don't know how I did that. So from that point, all I had to do is just they were too far away. I couldn't do the exact same line as them, so I kept doing the same mistake. It's only my first time at Grand Bend, and it was my third time on the Kawasaki machine. So right now I'm just managing the tire. One mistake I did was putting soft, but these two guys in front put the soft and the medium at the rear, so the tire lasted the whole race. But with the medium, I was struggling from half race or lap 10 out of 14. Like the rear was sliding almost in every corner, so I didn't want to drop the bike, so I just kept a safe pace. But I managed to do some very low 107, which would have been top 10 in the pro Superbike class. So these are really good lap time. I'm really happy with what I achieved. Didn't expect third place on my first race in the 600, so I'm really happy with that. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like, please subscribe. That will motivate me to do it to the other races, because we don't have any coverage on TV, TSN, because we're just amateur.